we have not finished yet, folks. No, no, no. And wellity, welcome, folks. Welcome to another Let's Play, being done by yours truly, Grandmaster Scottay. And just what are we playing today? Well, we are playing the only game I know of an FNV of a man screaming at a camera. We are playing Resident Evil, the original version. No fancy director's cuts or DualShocks here. No, we are playing the original game from 1996, the European version to be specific. And, well, we are come back here to finish something we started long ago. As you may know, I have done a Let's Play of this game before. We did the Jill scenario on our director's cut DualShock uncensored version. But what we're doing here is we're going to finish things off by completing Chris's scenario. And I want to do things a little bit different. We are going to be playing by a very set amount of rules, and I'm going to try and show how good I am at games. Yes, I know this is probably a very bad omen to be saying I'm good at games, but we will find out how bad of an omen that is going to be. So, the rules I'm going to be playing by. Number 1, no saves. That includes both regular game saves and save states. I'm going to go through this whole thing in one go, which also means no deaths. Number 2, I am only going to be using the handgun, let me rephrase that. I'm only going to be using the knife, the handgun, the flamethrower, and the rocket launcher. No shotguns. And number 3, probably the hardest part of this whole thing, I am going to be trying to get the best... let me try speaking again. My words are failing me today. I am going to be trying to get the best ending in the game, save everyone that I can, and do it all in under 2 hours. My records in the past of this game do not prove I can do this in 2 hours, but I will prove me wrong.
Resident Evil.
I love that voice. Anyway, we want Chris's scenario, and in we go. It's also going to be a good chance to show off the difference in the regional version, so you can see the censored version that everyone else got. 1998 in July. If you want to see the uncensored version of this game, go and check my Let's Play of the Jill campaign. Because we get glorious monochrome.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we're searching for the helicopter of our compatriots Bravo Team, who disappeared during the...
It always looked like those clouds were upside down to me. I don't know why.
Bizarre murder
First key
cases
point of censorship. In the original version, you would be seeing dead bodies here. In this one, you see newspapers.
Being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. Bravo Team went to the hideout of the group and disappeared.
Look, Chris!
Somebody started a campfire down there. We must stop them. Someone also left a fog machine on by the looks of things.
It was Bravo Team's helicopter.
We couldn't actually show you the helicopter, we don't have the budget for that.
Strangely, most of the equipment was still there.
I can't actually see anything.
However, we soon discovered
There's a missing
why.
teammate. There's a very bored-looking Jill. And a surprisingly angry-looking Chris. A little twitch there.
Hey! Come here!
I found some censorship. Because in this version, you'll notice a very deliberate cut when poor Joseph here picks up the handgun. Yep, you don't see that it's lopped off at the wrist. And you also don't get to see the dogs tucking into a nice, what do we call it, Joseph steak. Which also means you don't get to actually see him fight him off, so we just see a load of screaming and Jill's very bad acting. You also don't get to see him shoot the dogs. They just shoot the ground.
No! Don't go!
Why was he in the air anyway if they'd sit down? I like how Jill runs with her gun, like, up with her elbows. Like, that's definitely the most efficient way of running.
Jill, run for that house!
There's a nice render of a house. Not sure if we can run into it, but still. An evil puppet!
There are only
Ooh, we got
3
colour
stars
again.
members left now. Captain Wesker, Jill, and myself. We don't know where Barry is.
I'm sure he's fine.
Chris Redfield.
Can't show him smoking, so here's a little montage.
Jill Valentine. Barry Burton.
Sadly not appearing in this scenario. I miss him already.
Rebecca Chambers.
Someone we're going to be seeing a lot of in this scenario.
Albert Wesker.
Still the coolest looking guy in this whole game. In a minute, you wish you had hair like that.
Resident Evil.
They have escaped into the mansion, where they thought it was safe. Yet, ... One of those dots are a little too high to be ellipses.
I don't know what happened.
Barry! Where's Barry?
Ah, I've missed this game.
Well, I'm sorry, but he's probably...
No. What is that?
Some
I'll
kind
go
of
and
animal,
check.
I imagine.
Okay,
I don't know if I'm
Jill and
making
I will
loud
stay in the hall
explosions.
in case of an emergency.
Better excuse than is let me handle this.
Chris? Take care.
Aww. And Chris gives us a little blocky salute. Alrighty, as we head into the dining room, the timer begins now. Yep, we are playing the original version of this game, which means no analog control for me. Good old-fashioned D-pad tank controls. And because I'm also going to be running through this game at breakneck speed, we're not going to be doing a lot of reading of files and the such, so... Or collecting... what do we call it? A lot of sundry ammo, or going into a lot of rooms that we don't need to go into, so... Not going to be the most in-depth playthrough, but if you want to know how to get through the game fast, I guess you can watch my stuff. Anyway, there's Mr. Ketchup Zombie, and we run straight back the other way. Not going to be bothering to back him into a corner to grab the ammo on the body. I gotta tell Wesker about this. Wesker! Help me look for him, Jill.
Wesker? Jill?
I like how he looks up the stairs, like, does he think they're actually just hiding from him to jump out and spook him or something?
What happened to Jill and Wesker?
I'm sure they're fine. I'm sure Jill and Whiskers are perfectly okay, and up the stairs we go. There's a weird glitchy stair in the middle there. 2, 3. Yes, if you did see on the floor there, that was in fact Jill's gun, but we're not going to be grabbing that for now. We'll get in a little bit. First thing we gotta do is run upstairs. Okay, quickly get out our knife, and we're going to be making use of a very helpful glitch here. By pushing the statue, we can knife the zombie through it. He goes down. Gotta make sure we do this nice and quick, because otherwise his pal turns up and bites us in the back. Oh, there goes his arm. Okay, if he's dead we can push through him. Yay. You can time it so that he falls to the side of the statue, but I've never managed to get the timing down right for that one, so come on, push. Oh god, I'm not pushed in far enough. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Run, run, run. Quickly! Oh god. Well, we got a nice chunk taken out of us. Important thing to know about Chris is that he plays very differently to how Jill plays. In Jill's scenario, she has 8 storage spaces, can use a lockpick to get through locked doors and locked cabinets, when drawers and such. Whereas Chris, he only has 6 storage spots in his inventory, and he has to make use of a sword key and smaller keys in order to unlock certain doors. But on the plus side, he has more health than Jill, so a hit that would take down that would take Jill down to yellow health would keep Chris on green, for example. And we're going to run in here and meet. Well, we're going to meet a very good friend. Ah, I've been maced in the face.
What is it?
What? Oh! Oh,
Now,
no!
what I want to know is, what was she spraying?
Sorry, I
Because if it
didn't
was a
mean to
first aid
do that.
spray, then she would just heal any zombie that
You
comes
must
into the
be
room.
from the Bravo
And if
team.
it's pepper spray, then how is Chris
Yes,
doing perfectly fine
I'm
here?
Rebecca Chambers.
Hi, Rebecca.
I'm a newcomer. I just joined the Stars
I like
Bravo
Rebecca.
team last month.
A lot of
well,
people give her a bit of
I'm
guff in
really
this game, but
sorry.
I'll enjoy
Are
it.
you all right?
Just a bit of burning in my eyes,
I'm
I'm
Chris
fine.
Redfield from the Alpha team. Are you the
So,
only person
have we just
here
not
from the
met
Bravo
before
team?
if she's been on the team for a month? Man.
Well, because the
Bravo team and
helicopter
Alpha team
made a
does not
forced
talk.
landing, I just ran into this house anyway, but I
I see. There's nothing else you could have done anyway. It's good you're here.
yes, sir.
Aw. I like Rebecca. Got a nice attitude to her.
But it's strange. I serviced the helicopter recently, but something went wrong with the engine.
Okay, here's my question. Why
It
is
was such a
A, the
short
medic,
flight.
and B, a girl who's only been on the team for a month servicing the helicopter? Surely that should be the mechanic's job. Anyway, we need to grab this key, the mansion key. And while we're at it, we can dump our first aid spray. We have handgun clips in there, but we do not need those for now.
Well, what should I do now? If you go out to search for the other members, how about letting me come with you?
Okay, this is an important decision, because we want to do things a little bit faster. We are not taking Rebecca with
It's
us.
pretty dangerous outside.
Reason
Let
for
me
that
take
is
care of
that
it.
by not taking her with us,
understand.
we will
For
skip
now,
over
I'll wait
certain
here.
instances where we would
Since
control
there are a
Rebecca.
lot of chemicals in this room, and they
Of course,
might
this
be
also mean that we
useful.
need to savour at a later
Well,
point, but we'll get
I'll
to that
look
when we
over
get to
the
it.
chemicals.
Goodbye, Rebecca. And back out into the zombie hallway we go. There's shambles. Interesting thing about the zombies in Resident Evil 1, they only operate so much on sight, they operate more on sound, so if you're behind a zombie and you're just walking, they won't activate. Okay, we need to run past these guys. And up here we go. Because the first room we need to go into is just up the hallway here. And if you know anything about Resident Evil, you understand this room as the room with a very fancy door. But it is also the piano room. Same as before, we need to push this out of the way to get to the sheet music. We will take the music notes. And we will plonk them in the piano here. We'll see another key difference in scenarios. Chris, unfortunately, can't read music. Doesn't stop him from trying to play with a knife, though. Music playing was so bad, he summoned a Rebecca.
It's me, Chris.
Is that you, Rebecca?
Chris, you have really bad eyesight, don't you, if you can't see Rebecca from that distance? I don't think you should be on Star's Alpha team if you're that bad at seeing things.
Ah, it's the Moonlight Sonata.
Can you play?
Not sure if this is the perfect time to be doing this, but go right ahead. Ignore the man threatening you with a knife if you mess up. Ooh, that's a bit of a bad note. Sounds like a cat's running across the keyboard again. I'm interested in
Wait,
knowing what
what
happened
is
there.
that?
Did she just like slip and elbow the keys?
My interpretation is off a little.
Yeah, let's go with
Chris,
that.
may I practice for a while?
Well, probably not the smartest decision you could make in a zombie-infested house to make a lot of noise, but why not?
See? Just relax and play.
All right.
See you later, Rebecca. So we will head out, because we have to leave her for a little bit in order to learn the song, which brings up another plot hole we will explore later. But for now, we will head through here, because we got some exploring to do. First thing we're going to do is we're going to grab the blue gem. We got a Chaos Emerald. Yeah, Resident Evil is just one of those games where it's just something that you go back to every now and again. It's Jill's gun! Where, you know, it's got like your favourite movie sort of thing where no matter how many times you see it, it's just one of those things where you can put it back on after a few months or a year or so and just everything feels good and you just sit down and enjoy it for a day. Now Resident Evil 1 isn't my favourite Resident Evil, that still goes to number 2. Number 2 I can definitely do a under 3 hour run of in both scenarios. Probably have to do that at some point. But for now, we are playing the original, which I do have some history with. Scary dogs, blah. After a while, you do kind of get used to the scares here. We're not going to be shooting the dogs this time because we're not going to be really going through that hallway. Okay, grab the herb. Gonna definitely want to stock up on healing items. Definitely not going to have a lot of time to do that. But yes, Resident Evil is a series that I've had experience with from a very young age. The first Resident Evil game I actually played was this one. This exact version, actually, the European original. I will thank you again, my grandmother, for introducing me to this series. And from there, well, kind of a strange history of Resident Evil. I played the first one when I was quite young, never really got very far into it. And after that, I kind of didn't really play the series again until 4 came out. Because by then I was a bit older and I knew how to play games properly. And from there, just kind of went back and revisited all the things once emulation became an option, and then went out of my way to re-buy the originals. So at the moment, I own all of the Resident Evils up until 6. I do not own 6 actually. I need to keep that blue gem out, and we will get rid of our knife for now. We will grab the fertilizer, or chemical I guess I should call it. And we'll go back up here. We need to go run upstairs for now. Because we have a key to get, and also some doors to unlock along the way. 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, 4 step. Like the methodical way Chris goes up the stairs. Hi, zombie. Okay, we need to lure this guy out. And, aha! Chris, Master Zombie Dodger. So yes, Resident Evil kind of dropped out of it after 5. 5 was an enjoyable game, even if it didn't have a lot of survival horror-y bits to it. But, yeah, overall, still a very good game. Very good game for co-op. Nearly got done there. 6 I did not play. I looked at 6 and thought, yeah, this is not my cup of tea. Apparently 7's meant to be good. Haven't tried 7 yet. Probably should at some point. My resources are kind of limited here at university. All I've got with me now is a very old monitor, a PS1, and a Sega Dreamcast. The rest of my stuff's all back at the family home.